Let's go over how to spend your first $500 as a new prepper. So this is going to be good if you're just starting out and you have no idea what to buy and you're confused by all the information that's out there. Okay, so the first thing we're going to go over is rice. So you can buy 20-pound bags of rice. This is most likely going to be great value rice for $11.46 each. You're going to buy 5 of them, and that's going to cost you $57.30. Rice is great. It's carbs, it's not that difficult to prepare, and it's going to go good with the next item. So the next item is beans. So you can buy a 20-pound bag of pinto beans for $16.47 at Walmart. So you're going to buy 2 bags of those. That's going to be $32.94. So obviously you're not going to have an equal amount of rice and beans, but that's about $100 right there. And you can adjust this however you want. If you just wanted to get a bunch of ramen, 50 cents each, spend $100 on that, you could do that. If you wanted to buy only canned meals, you can do that as well. That's completely fine. You want to get a mix of canned meals, canned beans, canned fruit, you could do that as well. But this is just a very simple rice and beans. It's going to last you a very long time. You can put them in Mylar bags with oxygen absorbers and they'll easily last 25 years or more. Just on their own, if you put it in like an airtight container, you can easily get 8 to 10 years. Okay, so the next thing, salt, sugar, and spices. You're gonna get a mix of this. I would focus more on salt because you really need that to survive. But sugar is obviously good for morale and sweetening your foods. And then spices is gonna be important to make your meals taste better, especially if it's just rice and beans. So salt, sugar, and spices, you're gonna spend $30 on. Next is bottled water. So again, this is something that anyone can do. You do not have to go to a survival store. You're gonna buy 24 packs of bottled water. They're gonna be $3.68 each at Walmart, and you're gonna buy 13 of them, and that's gonna cost you $47.84. Yes, after a couple years, you'll have to rotate them, or if you're not using them, then you'll have to do that. Otherwise, honestly, I don't think bottled water really expires. People just are way too worried about this. As long as, even if it's many years down the road and you have it stored in a good, in like a cool, dry place, as long as there aren't big pieces of plastic and the bottled water hasn't turned gray and it looks okay, then you can drink it. Don't worry too much about bottled water expiration dates. This bottled water sits in warehouses for many, many years before it even gets to you, and nothing goes wrong with it, only because it's stored under perfect conditions in a climate controlled area. So yeah, 13 cases of 24 packs of water, bottled water, is going to cost you about $47.84, obviously depending on where you buy it. I'm mostly going off of Walmart prices, and then some of these items are on Amazon. The next item is a NOAA radio. This is going to cost you $30 if you're getting a good quality one. You do not have to get one of those survival companies like Kaito or Kato. Those are closer to like $50 to $60. You can buy a really good one off of Amazon for $30. Next is a first aid kit. Now, generally, I like buying trauma kits and I like putting together a first aid kit myself. But one thing, like a really good quality first aid kit, is from Adventure Medical. You really can't go wrong with a lot of their kits. They have an ultralight watertight, I think it's the 0.9. It's $32. It has some really good stuff in there. It's high quality stuff. You really can't go wrong with that kit. It's $32 on Amazon. Get that. Next is a tack light pack. So this is going to be a 3-pack of tack light flashlights. It's only going to cost you $20, and you can find that at Walmart. So it's going to be like these. It's by Bell and Howell. I'm sure you've seen the as seen on TV ads for Bell and Howell. They make good quality stuff. I know the really high-end flashlight people don't like these, but for me, they lasted many years. I've never had any issues with them, and they're very bright. So you can buy a 3-pack of this, $20. The other thing, tack light lantern. Yeah, this one right here. Same company. You can get this for $14. They work really well as well. I've taken them camping. They're very bright. They light up a big area. So that's going to cost you $14. Then we have batteries. Spend $16 on buying batteries for each of these items or any radio that you're going to get. Next is water filter straws. You're going to buy a 4-pack for $33. This is available on Amazon. It's by Membrane Solutions. I'll probably just put it down below. But 33 bucks, you should have multiple you should have multiple water filter straws, especially since one could get damaged, one could get lost. It always surprises me when I look at someone's prepping setup and prepping gear and they only have one water filter straw. It could get damaged, it could get lost. And especially if you have multiple family members, you do not want to be sharing just one straw. So buy a 4-pack, it's 33 bucks, it's a really good price. Next is a Gerber fixed blade knife. These also come with a fire starter. They're very durable. It's gonna cost you 43 bucks. I was gonna say the Gerber strong arm, but that's like 115 bucks. This one is perfectly fine. I'll put it up on the screen. It's $43. Next, with $50, you're gonna spend that however you prefer on whatever you have less of right now, because a lot of the stuff you probably already have at home. But you're gonna spend 50 bucks on soap, toilet paper, baby wipes, toothpaste, and of course feminine hygiene products if you have them. And then if you already have a good supply of these items, you can also put a little bit of money into things like bleach, garbage bags, and others, just household cleaning products. But that should cover that. So 50 bucks, soap, baby wipes, tissues, toothpaste, and feminine hygiene products if you use them. Okay, the next item. This is a solar charger with a 10,000 milliamp hour battery bank. So people sometimes spend just 50 bucks on a power bank alone. It's not worth it if that's all you can spend. I would say spend a little bit more, buy the combo, you'll get a good deal. So you'll get like a solar charger like this with a power bank, and it's only gonna be 80 bucks. So that's a really good, that way you have a power source. It doesn't cost you as much as a generator, and you have a long-term power source. So altogether, we have spent now $486. So we have about $14 left. Let me know what you would spend that on. Would you buy more batteries? Would you buy a fire starter, some candles, or maybe just spend all of that on more food, like a bunch of ramen, because it's like 50 cents each. And but yeah, so this is just a basic breakdown. You could follow it exactly how it is. That's how I would prefer it. But if you want to adjust certain things, or you think something else is more important, or do you want to focus more on medicine and you want to focus less on food because you already have too much, or you want to focus more on water, do that, do whatever you like. But this is just a basic breakdown. I'm going to try to put this into like a document or a PDF list, so it's a lot easier for you guys to follow, and maybe I'll put my reasoning behind it as well. But yeah, this is basically it. That's basically the outline you should follow. You're gonna end up paying like 486 bucks. It's a great way to start. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe and share the video.